men need to be real men, which is gone from American culture. I probably won't go back to Western women.
I spent a significant amount of time in Latin America and I've met a lot of Western guys. And there's definitely a pattern that I noticed. A lot of these guys are dissatisfied with the dating scene back home. Now, this isn't just a men thing. I've met so many women that are equally frustrated with the dating scene back home and they're also abroad to find something better. But with men, especially Western men, this has become such a trend that is practically a movement. It is actually a movement and it's called the Passport Bro movement. So much so that there's an actual website for it. Now, I know the reaction of many of you is, ew, I absolutely hate those guys. I know this because these are the comments that I get under my reels that feature these guys that would classify as passport bros. In fact, it's those comments that got me thinking to finally breaking the silence and making a video on this topic. First of all, how do you spot a passport bro? Because let's be real, if it's just hating the dating scene in your country, I think most of us would qualify. But there's more to it. First of all, their goal is dating, not travel or work. While an expat may naturally meet someone abroad, a passport bro goes somewhere where their value naturally goes up. Places like Southeast Asia.
Males are blaming women for destroying the dating scene. I mean, this male is so triggered by this whole situation. It's totally wild. It's totally insane. Meanwhile, for over a decade, they built a whole manosphere preying on young girls, insulting young girls, talking ish about young girls. And now that no woman wants to touch them with a 10-foot pole, all of a sudden they are blowing a gasket and like harassing women even more. They are devolving at rates that are quite frankly unheard of. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. Let's go ahead and run the reminders first. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, smash the notification bell. Okay. Love you so much. And also check out the links below, especially the Patreon. You get access to everything with the Patreon. So let me go ahead and run the standard reminders and we'll dive right into this. Posted in the shorts section, in my shorts section. Get caught up on the shorts if you haven't. I post a lot of updates on the community section as well. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Okay. Love you so much. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button for me as well. And the notification bell so you don't miss a podcast every time that it comes out. Okay. Also, links are below in the description. The Patreon is now up. Take free newsletters. You can sign up for those at our website, link below as well. All the other socials are also linked below. So let's go ahead and dive into this whole situation, okay? Because it's totally insane. It's totally crazy.
They also tend to favor countries with big economic and cultural differences. Again, Southeast Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe are great.
I'm glad you make the differentiation because there's a lot of
complete predators, right? They tend to favor poor countries because they're complete predators. Most of these males, over 90% of males in general, don't make any money. They're literally living in poverty. They're complete garbage. I say this all the time, like they are complete garbage. They bring absolutely nothing to the table. They can't even compare to women. At least women were the ones that go through the process of pregnancy. We're the ones that are able to deliver babies and give birth. We're the ones that are actually able to nurture the babies. These males will literally bring nothing but stress and drama and literally suck out the life force out of you. They're completely degenerate.
Bad actors now that's infiltrated the quote passport bros, or at least maybe this is what the movement was about the whole time, not sure, but the expat versus passport bro difference of actually settling into a different country and meeting somebody and starting a life there, marriage and all that stuff. And then there's a guy that's just looking to get his, be wet, have fun, be a degenerate, and they are the ones that are hypocritical because you're going overseas claiming you're wanting to get away from the degeneracy of the West and then doing the very same degenerate things overseas, spreading the virus. So it's like you claim you want to.
The funny thing is this guy goes around calling these males degenerate, but this male, as we will see, is even more degenerate than the males he's calling degenerate. I mean, this is a pathetic male. I mean, this guy's pathetic.
Woman, you want a conservative culture, you want all this shit, but then you'll bitch online like you went to this country and you couldn't get laid, like the Poland bro, or that it was too difficult, or that women are just not spreading their legs as fast as they are in the West for you in these other countries, or it doesn't make sense. So it's like, are you really against feminism? Do you really hate the masculine nature of women? It's like, but you go overseas and you get the very same kind of women. They'll be out there like dating the bar girls, giving up their wallets, pay stupid sums of money just to get the girlfriend experience and attention. It's insane, dude. And then you have your expats. You have the dudes that really do relocate to another country. They use the power of the dollar to retire early, or at least make retirement tenable so you're not living like a slave.
Sir, piss all the way off. Most of these males are the same. There's no like, oh, we have the expats and then we blah, 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 blah. Most of them are literally the same. And they're going overboard. And there's a reason they're targeting poorer countries. There's a reason that they target ladies that are poorer. There's a reason. It's because you all are predators. That's literally it. That's what it comes down to.
Those are the ones I respect. I don't care for the dudes that travel for pussy. If you're traveling strictly for women, you're already a simp. If you do anything strictly for women in your life as a man, you're a simp. That's definition of simping. You put women first before yourself. You put your actions with the intent of women first. Everything, your whole life is designed around getting women, you're a simp.
Example, because these countries have very strong gender roles. These men tend to be more conservative and are looking for women with more traditional values. There's also a bit of a romanticized view of women in these countries and a dislike for women in their own countries. Now, this is the part where you'll expect me to hate on passport bros, but my take is a lot more nuanced than that. And also, instead of just giving you my opinion, I've also talked to a few guys in Playa del Carmen who you might consider to be a passport bro. I wanted to get their opinion on why they prefer dating abroad. By the way, a fun fact is that these passport bro reels are the ones that tend to go viral on my socials. Imagine being stopped on the street answering a couple of questions and suddenly you've blown up on the internet and you are getting tons and tons of comments with people tearing you apart without actually understanding the full context. I really feel for those people because once the interview is out there, there's little that I can do to control the comments or the hate that they get. Which brings me to this. Even if you don't go viral, your personal information might still be out there. It's probably out there floating around the internet. Maybe years ago you signed up for some newsletter where you annual plan. So let's dive back in. Why are more and more men looking for love abroad, and do they deserve all the hate? Hey, what's your name?
Colin.
Colin, and where are you from?
Originally Canada, but currently living here in Playa del Carmen, and I have a property in Medellin, Colombia.
I'm Robin.
And where are you from?
See the difference? Check this dude out. This is what I tell you guys. Do the work at home. Get shredded. Get in good shape. Dude has a property in Medellin, and he's living.
What an idiot. What is he talking about? Get shredded. Like, these males are just so gay. Like, they don't even know what women actually care about. He's like, get shredded, do the work at home. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how about you do some work to actually become better human beings? How about that? How about you figure out what you need to do to actually become better human beings so that women all across the world stop running away from you because you are a degenerate predator species? How about we do that? How about getting shredded isn't going to help you with that, sir? Get the heck out of here.
Playa del Carmen. Living. This is the difference between the guys that I saw them in Thailand too, like fucking balding, beer gut, horrible shape. They're walking like fucking penguins because their backs are jacked up, or they have sat in a chair for work for their entire lives and have not been taking care of their bodies. And they
certain dynamic when it comes to masculine and feminine energy also, which has its place and also like can cause tension, the right type of tension between. And I think a lot of that type of tension, let's say attraction, in Switzerland between couples is not that great. Like I spend a lot of time here in Mexico now. I spend a lot of time in Switzerland, and the dynamic between men and women and like the relationship, it's night and day.
I like a more traditional masculine role, and it kind of just fits with like Latinas. I like kind of being the earner and provider, and
there you go.
You kind of do more of the feminine roles, like cooking, cleaning, and stuff.
It's lost a lot of their cultural values. Eastern Europe.
But do you see how far we've fallen that to expect from a woman cooking and cleaning makes him uncomfortable? That's how deep the programming is. To have an expectation as a man that my woman cook and clean makes you inherently uncomfortable. Like,
is this guy high? Why would you have an expectation for a woman to cook and clean? Do you not have arms? Do you not have legs? Can you not cook for yourself? Can you not clean for yourself? These males are abusers. They are predators. They are predators. Why can you not do any of those things for yourself? Meanwhile, women bring more to the table because we are able to do things that your body physically cannot even fathom. Your body physically cannot even do. Can you go through pregnancy? Can you deliver this child? Or are you going to be the one taking care of this child most of the time and nurturing this child? No, you're not. Don't ask women to cook and clean. You sound like an idiot. You are a predator. That's why women from all over the world are running away from you. These males are just so degenerate. They're like the most degenerate species. I don't even understand how they are still managing to survive, because even the women in the other countries are starting to run away from them. You see the birth rates are plummeting in pretty much every single Western country. They are plummeting to the ground. Women have stopped dating most of them completely, and still they devolve. Still they do. Still you have idiots like this saying that women should be property. Y'all, insane.
I probably shouldn't say that out loud. Yeah, bro, say it out loud. You need to be able to cook and clean. If you can't cook and clean, you can't get a ring. If you can't cook and clean, you can't be my girlfriend. You're a pump and dump. End of story. Men should have that standard across the board. Are you a good cook? Can you clean? Is your place nice? Is your car nice? I'm going to judge you on that. Just like you judge me on my wallet. You judge me on how tall I am, how well I dress, how funny, the places I take. I'm going to judge you back on things that make you a feminine woman.
Okay, then all of y'all can just die alone. Piss all the way off. Point blank, period. That's why the birth rates are declining, because it's like, oh, maybe you're going to deliver the baby. I'm judging you on the fact that you can't deliver babies. I'm judging you on the fact that you can't go through pregnancy yourself. I'm judging you based off of that. How about that? What happened there? What happened there? Why can't you do that? Why can't you do some of the things that we're able to do with our own bodies? Why can you be the one to demolish your own body? Piss off, predator.
For a long-term partner, a marriage. Otherwise, fuck off. We don't have to pussyfoot around this topic. You go overseas, shit is expected. Cooking and cleaning is standard. It comes with the product, okay? You don't.
It comes with what? So women are product. Look at him. Oh, it comes with a product. These males are high. They're delusional. They're complete predators. First of all, you're going to a country that is poorer, just so your money can afford it. So that means you don't even have the money. You don't even have the money. You don't even have the right to utter the words that that are coming out of your mouth to begin with. So in order to meet that expectation, that financial expectation, you are going to a country that's poorer. That's the first thing. They can't even meet the one thing that they're supposed to meet. They're going to poorer countries in order to prey on women that are poorer in order to try to meet said financial expectation to begin with. But yet they'll sit here saying, well, the woman has to cook and clean. The woman is da, 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 da. Meanwhile, all of those women are leaving them in the masses. And this is why they're single. Complete degenerate behavior, complete degenerates.
Don't have to beg for your woman to cook you a meal or to clean up the place. They're already wired for it.
Or for the most part, has a very family-oriented kind of thing. Like, she's all about family. The wife will cook for the husband. In America, that's not a thing. I was telling her, like, my brother's wife cooks like 3 times a year. They just order Uber Eats every day. It's American women are very different.
То есть он ему приятно, когда ты ему готовишь что-то, или как ничего ему не готовила на самом деле. Он не знает, как я готовлю. So she says she hasn't cooked for you yet. So.
Yet. No.
But are you waiting for that moment?
Yeah, like Bush.
Now, the first reason is
The guy's a bit simpier. When I heard stay away from Ukrainian women, stay away from Russian women. If you know, you know. They have like an 80% divorce rate for a reason.
of course, gender roles. You may have heard.
This guy's a complete idiot. Like, who is this incel? Y'all, like, for real. This is an incel, a complete predator, complete garbage. Seriously.
That men are leaning more conservative than women these days. Women aged 18 to 29 are now 15 percentage points more likely to identify as liberal than men, while young men are actually more likely to lean conservative than liberal, with moderate being the largest group. And understanding the male psychology, where it's incredibly important for men to feel appreciated, to feel strong and capable and respected in a relationship, it will come as no surprise that a lot of American men prefer to date women that are nurturing, feminine, that make them feel strong and capable. A lot of men are under the impression.
Yeah, these women are out there, guys. Like, your woman not cooking for you or cooking 3 times out of the year is so fucking mind-blowing when you go overseas, dude. My woman cooked for me like day 2. I visited her place. The first thing she said was, I'm going to cook something for you. Just sit there, relax. What do you like to eat? What do you want me to make you? Shit like that. Can you imagine a woman doing that for you? Literally here in the kitchen doing some shit. Made me a coffee. While I'm recording, check this out. She just put it here on the table. It's fresh. It's ready. After the tea she just made me that we bought in Dubai, some Dubai tea that I've been drinking, feeling a little under the weather from that pollution out there. You don't have to ask. And even if you do, gladly they will do it because she wants to take care of her man. It's not a fucking competition. It's not adversarial. It's not who can get what out of who more than the other. It's fucking stupid the way dating is set up in the West.
The Western women are only out to use them or are only searching for a...
Ladies, this is why I say stay away from the male species. They are predators. They want to treat you like garbage. They want to treat you like a machine, yet they bring nothing to the table. He went to a poorer country because he has no money. This is a broke male. This male is broke. So he had to go to a poorer country just to find a woman. He relocated to a poorer country just to find a woman. Yet he has the audacity to sit here and call all the other males degenerates. Sir, you are the definition of degenerate. Literally in the dictionary, your picture is right there because you are a full-on degenerate. You are a predator. Make your own tea. Do your own laundry. You're not 2 years old. You can't do these things for yourself. You want an appliance that you can't even afford? The males are degenerate. This is why. And then they'll start screaming, male loneliness epidemic, male loneliness epidemic. Yeah, right. We might have a part 2, but go ahead and leave it in the comments below. What are your thoughts are on this whole situation? What are your thoughts are? What do you think about what this degenerate male has said? And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.